on site here today, South Kilkenny. Busy spot here, somewhere I come every year to do a bit of work, and it's always good to come back and see. I'm coming here the last, Jesus, as long as I'm at this I'm coming here, but a good buddy of mine here. But it's great to come back and see the older stuff you've done, and it's still in great shape. Even the stuff that's worked a lot harder is still showing up well, you know. And it's a good tester for me too, because these are lights I fitted, so I know that these lights are sticking up to the job when they're fitted the way I fit them, which obviously then I pass on to the people who are fitting them for us. So drip loops down, heat shrink on the joints, you know. I'm doing a blind reveal here, and I'll get myself in trouble, but LED headlight bulbs, the work light itself, can't do much about that lens there, but yeah, so going to be doing a few more bits here today. Lycom Ireland and UK, cases, New Hollands, all the light for them, two-way radios, the full gig. So T7.200 here, completely original. Lenses in great shape, as you can see. I'd even suspect they could be new. They're going to get bulbs and work lights. The work lights themselves are going to get swapped out for our crawler work lights. The park lights are going to get done. The interior light is going to get done there, and the one and the step one, we call it, as well. We're also going to do the back work lights, the number plate lights. So additionally, two-way radio is getting fitted, and I can tell you right now that is getting fucked out as well, because it's just going to cause trouble. Just a heap of shite. Okay, so what we're going to be using: full set of work lights there, spots, floods, bonnet work lights, headlight bulbs, park light, interior bulbs, number plate bulbs, said radio, and there were two ways hiding in the back there somewhere. So these lights are all, the ovals are 50 watt 5000 lumen. These are side and bottom mount, and it's a variation of spot and flood. And these are about 4000 lumen, and they're a plug-in connection. Bulbs are bulb swaps, radios, radio swap. So with these lights, they come side and bottom mounted, as you can see there, and they come with this bracket. Now, the thing about that is, on the side mounts on these New Hollands, that bracket is too big for the mount. So what we do is we change this. This is the original mounting, and it fits straight onto the new light. So what that allows you to do then is get that onto the mounting on the tractor. So just something to know. So with these, you can either joint on an existing molded plug, or you can add a plug to the wire. I'm going to add a plug to the wire because the wire is perfect length there. So I've taken the shielding off to that length, and I've also taken that off. So looks like it needs another little haircut here. It's not the be all and end all to be exactly right, but I can probably measure them if anyone needs to know. So this crimper is for uninsulated terminals as opposed to insulated terminals, which is what we use with our, you know, our reds and blues and that. So what you're doing is this: you're picking up the black part of the wire on the first set of lugs, and you're picking up the copper on the second set of lugs. By that I mean, see there, first set of lugs, second set of lugs. Locate your crimp in there first to make life easier for yourself. Also keep them facing both the same way, if you get me. So like the teeth are looking the same way roughly. That helps when you're going to the plug. So second part of this situation, and the piece I'm apparently missing, is a little rubber boot for these. There it is. Just must have fell out of this one. Okay, so that fella sits in there, and then the thing to know is you have pin 1 and pin 2. You see it there, pin 1, pin 2. So the rule of thumb always and ever is the power is pin 1 in all these plugs. You won't go too far wrong if you do that. So As I said, you see the way there's a top and a bottom to that sort of. Well, we'll stick with that, and we'll get pin 1, pin 2. So they'll squeeze through there. All you need to do there is just push to locate. You'll feel the click, or hear the click, whatever you want to say. Now that I'm videoing it, it's probably going wrong for me. So they've clicked in and they're sitting down, more importantly. Next thing is your little rubber seal here. Okay, that sits on nicely. And the last piece, this is your locator and your locker. So you can't just see it there, but there's 2 teeth in there and they need to be sitting back in the right location for that to pop down. Now, I might admit that look a bit easier than it is. It's not hard, it's just that you need to follow the procedure. I might have preferred to keep that up a bit closer, but it doesn't really matter. The whole point of this is, well, ignore that, I'll fix that there now. The whole point of these is that the water can't pass from here to here. Yes, water could go back there, but that's going to have to go uphill and out. It's only going to a plug, so it's not going to be an issue. So the thing to know here as well is wire coming down, but down. Drip loop every time. There's an argument to be made that maybe it should come down around there, actually. I have damaged this as well in my haste, so I'll have to replace this, but I can't spend my day filming, so here we are. Wires coming down. Is it better that way? I don't know. I'll check it out. As you can see, what I was saying there, that's fitted in nicely. This particular light, we like to angle it out and down because the front is doing a lot of the heavy lifting there, so better to have this one lighting your way. So this top light here, we take them down here, open that bolt there, drop them down, take the whole bracket off and bring the light down to the bench. The reason being, you see it here now, there aren't plugs on these tractors, but goes the on washer. There are on the top ones, so you can take it out from there. So I'm going to do these down below. So that light is, I have taken the plug off and I have gone and done the job on it, and now I'm struggling to put it back together. As people look. So that light is back together. That plug is going there. Back in he goes. Get your grommet in. Alright. So we'll leave ourselves enough wire, more importantly. I have 2 options here. You could, I've transferred that bracket there from the original light. The light does fit in a bit tighter when you remove that and you fit the light straight to it, but the reason I've done it this way is we'll have a little bit more access now, which you'll see in a second when I position it. So basically the difference in the variation of this light is this is the spot version, and the reason I use this up here is it just gets over the bonnet. You're not lighting the whole bonnet up for the world to see, you know. So that light is fitted in there, that's fine, but you also have the option now of bringing it out a bit. And by doing that you can sort of get a bit more distance on it. But I know with these lights you don't need to be pointing them sideways, backwards, whatever, because of the position in them. The light will go where it needs to go by keeping it in tight. So, sorry, now I've just obviously needed to have it a bit looser for that. But there you go. That's upside down purely because the lights aren't handed. So, fitted, ready to go. That's the position we've gone with there, and the reason we've done that is keep them out, keep them straight, and keep them slightly tipped down, because there's some on the bonnet there, they're going to do a lot of the work. These up here are going to light out to the side, so these ones need to light down the field. So keeping them out and keeping them slightly tipped down helps a lot. Just going to change these out now. So bulbs in here, work lights in the blanks, they're pre-wired, just add the work light here. We're long time talking about it, but this is coming soon. The full unit is going to be available in a road legal swap out unit. I know there might be one or two people providing it out there, but they are just not the answer. Our one is going to be the real deal, road legal, high quality. That's the setup there. 3 screws out, plug. That's the blank, 3 screws out, plug. That's the headlight. We'll be taking it out and fitting our access bulb. This is the access bulb. As you can see, there's nothing behind it, which is a big problem with LED bulbs because this is a tight spot. So these are quite compact. We're not losing on power of that. The bulb itself, in you go. Bulbs are the things that nightmares are made of sometimes. For fitting, this one isn't too bad, thank God. In we go. Put your wires back in. And close. Plug goes back in. And that's it. Bulb changed. Work light changed. So that's our fitted there. 3 screws fitted. Plug, 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 plug. All fitted. Bulbs fitted there. All ready to go. And there's the view from the outside. As you can see, clean and original looking. No impediment on what's already there. Park bulbs next to the chop. We're using our Philips R10W LED bulbs. Really good way to sharpen it up. Just going to take that off and clean it up. So the actual act to change the bulb, I don't think could be more simple. If you could get on the screw with it, pop this out. It'll be stuck, don't doubt it. This is just the nature of them. Stuff seems to lie in there. No big deal. But as for the bulb change, it's just literally out. There's your bulb. Nice short snout on it that it doesn't get caught up. Changed. Now we're going to clean the lens and pop it back on. These 4 next for the chop and the number plate lights. As you can see, they're going to be black inside. It's quite common, so change them out now. Noting these adjustments, so the backlight there, we can have it out here and we can have it there. As the spot beam is shining further away, so you know, we can also wrap around to the side there if we want to. Don't know what you need to with the application, but more importantly, you can have it straight in there, nice and tidy like that. So lots of options with that type of mounting. So you can see there what happens to these lights over time. They corrode, the reflective backing disintegrates, and they go into that type of there. So we're going to get this one off and switch it out. This is the procedure here for changing the light over in a bit more detail. So old light off, take off the circular boss piece, get the old light, get rid. New light in a side mount, put your boss onto it, close together. Okay, the thing to know with this is that's mounted that way. Keep your Allen key head down the way so you can adjust it after you've it done, because you get caught out with that. So that goes back on there. Get that in there. Give them a bit of a tighten. You're going to adjust it on the tractor, but let's have it at the position where it allows adjustment while it's fitted, if you get me. It's a fine line. But by putting that bolt down the way, you're giving yourself an option to adjust it after it's been fitted, whereas if you have it on the top, you can't access it. So it's hard to say. Probably okay at that. Okay, so that now is fit to go back on. That pops in and the nut goes on there. Happy days. This is the grommet we've just took off. Cut it as it is. That's the plug on the tractor, that's the grommet, this is the loom outside. So we strip our wire back, probably on a fraction too much there. Let's get rid of that, give it a haircut to there. Okay, so now we're looking to expose those there. There's your Deutsch plug components. So we have pins themselves, crimper like this. If you don't have it, you can certainly use pliers with that. It's just a matter of, it's a little bit tricky. So we supply these lights with the plug already molded as well, that you can just put a straight crimp joint in it. But ultimately, if you're running gear, you'd want the crimpers at the bare minimum insulated. If you can stretch one of these, we can certainly provide them. They're around about, I don't know, €35, £30, give or take. It will do a multiple amount of connectors. So clip, away we go. That's ready to go. The next item is stick on your little boot. Goes on there. Next stage now, identify pins, pin 1, pin 2. There's a boot in that already. I'm down to the minimum here on my stuff. Pin 1, pin 2. I'm going to feed that through. So we need to get them up. Locate, they've located fine. We are missing this fella here. There's your seal. Needs to go on there first, and then your location / locker. Done. Plug it in there. Okay, we are ready to fit. Close that so you don't make a mess. Gonna need that to locate. Need that. And one other thing we're going to need here is 13 because access is tight. So Worth gear is excellent for this type of cleverness. Nut and washer appear to be not present. That's fine. I'm going to take this while I'm here because it needs changing. Super seal connector. Pop the lid there. Away we go. This comes out of here then, like so. So right, nut washer LED bulb. Give it a quick spruce up. Looks like there's been a bit of cultivation. This tractor, nice fine soil. Okay, bulb out. Osram LED W5W in. That can be the wrong way around, so let's see how that goes. We'll leave them hanging loose for the moment. And nut and washer. Okay. Don't forget anything else. Part of the problem with this job is all the up and down. So that's back there. And as I said, we'll leave that loose for the moment. This is up here. Let's locate our plug while we're doing it. Done. In. Get your grommet back in there. Give it a twist to make sure it's okay. It is. Light goes back on. Washer nut. And then give it a squeeze. Okay, so we know with this one we want it in, because on the back fits nice and tidy. We judge that angle. We want to be throwing the light a bit further on these, because these guys here will throw it into close range. We can obviously adjust it. The reality of this is you need to be out at night to really do this. So be happy with that. Give that a squeeze. Tighten this up a bit further, so you'll be able to adjust that at the time. So there you go, lights fitted. About to test that. Bulbs in there, there. Missing a boot there, that's ready to go as well. I'm going to test the lot now. Okay, let there be light. So it's all fine. LED park appears to be the correct way on that one. Not on this one. Oh, it is, yeah, lovely stuff. Perfect. This one here, going against my guidelines. Yeah. Get that seated in there. It's fine. Obviously we need that click. So there you go, T7.200. Headlight bulbs, work lights in the front. Work lights, top and bottom, spot and flood combo. You have your park lights fitted there. You have your door lights, exterior fitted LED. Work lights in the back, top and bottom, flood and spot. Number plate lights also done. On the interior, as I said, bulbs are done, interior LED, exterior LED. FM radio fitted, Bluetooth, short body, two-way radio kit, Tate, analog VHF, high powered licensed radio. Antenna fitted there also. So all of these products are available through our website. Fitting is something we do for two-way radios, and maybe for full tractors like this, coupled with a bit more work, but generally speaking, no. So get in touch, check the websites out, WhatsApp, email, you name it, we'll talk to you.